So you know those ads you watch before a YouTube video? They're either 5, 15, 30 seconds, give or take. And don't you appreciate a 5-second ad so much more than a 15 or 30-second ad? So anyways, that got me thinking, why am I not creating 5-second spec ads? So I figured today, that's what we're gonna do. So before I started, I did a bit of research on 5 to 6 second ads, and I found this video by Anthony Miyazaki. I really hope I'm saying that right. And as it turns out, there are many benefits for companies to use a 5-second ad. The biggest reason is that audiences are going to be a lot less likely to tune out of a 5-second ad compared to a longer 15 or 30-second ad. So imagine someone clicks on a video and an ad pops up and they see a 5-second ad. They're probably gonna, be willing to sit through it. But if they see at the bottom that it's 15 or 30 seconds long, they're gonna have a lot of time to tune out, maybe take their phone out, think about something else. But with a 5-second ad, it's just super short, so they won't have the time to do that. And therefore, they'll probably pay more attention to the 5-second ad compared to the 15 or 30-second ad. I also learned from the video that there's a bunch of industry research that shows that 5-second ads are still able to affect brand familiarity, brand awareness, and convey important emotions. Also, audiences just seem to appreciate 5-second ads a lot more. They just don't feel like they're wasting a whole bunch of their time watching an ad that they didn't want to watch. This Reddit user phrased it perfectly by saying, "The 5-second YouTube ads are genius. I will watch those and even like what's being advertised. 30-second ones where you can't skip make me hate whatever product is being advertised." So it seems perfect. And 5 seconds, easy, right? Well, maybe not so easy. The main challenge and the most important part of a 5-second ad is the idea. And before we started, I knew I wanted to advertise a beer, and Corona is one of my favorite beers. So I figured I'd make a Corona advertisement. Let's get into it. So I got thinking about how I could do this, and I started off with a quick Google search. A little bit of scrolling, literally 30 seconds, and I found this slogan that Corona uses, which is "Sunshine Anytime." And I know it's meant for their alcohol-free beer, but I really like the slogan, so I figured I would use it too. And yeah, after I read that slogan, it sparked a bunch of ideas. I set up what I thought could work, did a couple test shots, ran through a whole bunch of ideas in my head until I finally figured out what my final idea would be. But I needed a new location. Okay, let me explain the ad to you. So it starts off with a Corona bottle that's sitting on a bed of sand in front of a beach, or what looks like a beach, but it's actually just a graphic on a computer screen. And then we zoom out to reveal the entire computer screen as our character sits down and grabs the beer. And as he's sitting down, we cut to a shot from outside, revealing that it's actually nighttime. And then he opens the beer, takes a sip, and then the Corona logo and the slogan "Sunshine Anytime" appears, which kind of just drives home the point that anytime you drink a beer, a Corona beer, you're gonna bring in the sunshine. Like, even if it's nighttime, you're gonna feel like it's sunny, you're on the beach. That's what Corona is gonna make you feel like. I hope that makes sense. But like I said, I needed a new location where I could shoot from outside to inside to show that it's nighttime. And fortunately, my brother has a nice place with a balcony that allows me to shoot from outside the balcony inside the kitchen/dining room area. So I figured that would be perfect. Then the next thing to do was think about props. I have a monitor which is pretty much the perfect size for the ocean background. The ocean background I found through searching through some free stock footage websites. I eventually found it on Pexels. I'll leave the link to it down in the description below too. Then I picked up a crate from Home Depot. You might be asking why I got one with holes, but I just figured it looked really cool, so I went home and patched it up, and then went to the beach and took home a crate full of sand with me. It works. Sick. Then on my way over to my brother's place, I picked up a 6-pack of Corona. Cool, that was all the setup done, so let me play the commercial for you. Let's go through how we shot this. All right, sweet. So this is the setup for the first shot. Just got the camera over there facing towards the Corona bottle, which is inside the crate of sand. And then we got the nice background behind. And this is basically the sun, and this is Nico. Okay, so firstly, let's go through that initial shot. So again, when shooting it, I decided to go with a super simple lighting setup, just that one soft light source, the Aperture Amaran 100D. And I wanted it to look as much like daylight as possible to not only create a feeling that we're actually like on the beach, but also to match the lighting of the background that we have on the computer screen behind the Corona bottle. And if you notice on the right side of the Corona bottle, there is a really bright spot that's completely overexposed. And in most cases in product videography and photography, you want to kind of avoid these bright spots as much as possible. But when I saw it and set everything up, I kind of liked the way it looked because, in my opinion, it kind of just looked like a reflection of the sun, making it even more believable that we're actually on the beach. even though this shot looks completely fake, but it makes it look a lot more like it was shot outdoors, making that zoom out and cut to the next shot a little bit more unexpected and surprising. Obviously, just looking at that initial shot, you can tell that this is fake, but the believability comes a little bit from the lighting, but most importantly, in my opinion, from the sound design, which I also kept very simple. All I did was add in an ocean sound effect, a calm beach sound effect, and a sound effect of some seagulls, all from Epidemic Sound. Not sponsored. I wish. Epidemic? And then all that was left to do for the shot was just time the zoom out to Nico sitting down and grabbing the beer. When shooting the second shot, I turned the light down a little bit, just making it a little darker, which is more reminiscent of what a house would actually look like at nighttime. I also made sure to capture enough of the outside to show that it was actually nighttime, and that paired with the sound design, which was a sound effect of night frogs, which everyone really associates with nighttime, really drove home the point, making it all the more satisfying and meaningful when that slogan of sunshine anytime appears on screen. I also blurred out the clip when adding in the logo, mainly for aesthetic purposes. I just thought that it made the logo and the slogan stand out a lot better. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cool, that was all the setup done, so let me play the commercial for you. That was so weird. What is that? Little clapper.